what is object. So user is one of the standard object. Like we got accounts, we got opportunities. In the same manner, user is one of the standard object. Now I told you, when I say object, that means we will create instance of that object, which is called record. And basically, when you add user to your system, suppose your marketing team has 10 folks and your sales team has 10 folks. Okay, so you need to create 20 instance of that user object, and those each instance will be one user record. Now, suppose I'm working for Cloudly. Okay, I'm working for Cloudly, and Cloudly also uses the Salesforce platform. So what will happen now if I have to do some work in my Cloudly Salesforce org? That time I have to log in as a user. I have to log in as user. So whoever administrator of my Cloudly org is, they need to create one user record for me. One user instance for me. That is, my username will be there, my name will be there, and everything will be there. Every other information about me will be there, and then I will be able to log in. So in order to perform certain functionalities inside your Salesforce org, and if you wanted to allow something to do that, you need to create this user account into Salesforce. And basically, creating user account is that, in short, you are creating one instance of an user object, and that, but while you create other objects like account, opportunity, you don't need licenses. But when you create a record for user object, that time you do need licenses, and these are the different kind of licenses out there. Okay, we'll see those licenses. We'll see that concept of user. Okay, so understand who is user, who needs to perform certain functionalities inside your org, and for that he needs to log in inside your org. Basically, creating that person's record is called a user record, and that is the person who is user of your org. Okay, I'm not explaining the technical definition. You will get on the Salesforce help site if you search a little bit, but I'm explaining you who is user. Okay, so understand the core concept, who is user. And when I say end user, guys, we are all users, but when I particularly emphasize on this concept called end user, so user is also you. User is also like your system administrator, your developers. Okay, you are also user in Salesforce, or basically we have our account in our Salesforce org. Okay, and user are also those marketing folks, sales folks. Okay, they are also user of the same org. When I say end user, basically I am notifying to them that when I say end user, that means sales users, service user, marketing users, and not us. We are just user, they are end users, because we build the functionality for them, and they will be they are the people who will utilizing these functionalities inside your Salesforce org. So we are kind of service provider to them, because we are admin and we are developer of the Salesforce instance, and they will be the person who will be in sales team or service team or marketing team. They will be the user of this functionality. So I term them as end user. Okay, and whenever somebody says that end user is facing this issue, that really means it's not system admin, not developers. They are they are talking about the sales folks, service folks, and marketing folks. Okay, got the concept of user? Any doubts? Who is user? Okay, let's move on. Let's create user. So we are actually still behind our scenes. Let's create user. So in order to create user, go to user, click on this particular point, users, okay, and here is you will get the interface. You will have three options: user, reset passwords, and add multiple users. So click on new user. Now understand every option carefully. First name, whatever the person's first name is, first name, last name you already know. So let's create one user for some random person, Ramesh Kumar. Okay, Ramesh is the user, first name, last name is Kumar. Then Alice is, you can, it will automatically capture, I guess. Okay, so it will just take the first letter of your, you know, name, first name, and the rest of the letters of your last name, four or five letters. So this is by default capture. If you wanted to change, you can change, but I would recommend keep as it is. And then your email address. Yeah, I'll put down this email address. So guys, remember, email address is something that you need to put valid, because whenever some issues happen with this particular user, an email will be triggered to this email ID. So this should be the valid email address. And do not, like, if you want to have some output from this user, like you wanted to receive the notification, whatever the activities he has done or whatever the things he has working on or everything, like if he did some, if his password needs to be reset and everything. So put this valid email ID so that you'll get every notification about it. Okay, every notification that is generated through Salesforce org for this particular user will be sent on this particular email ID. So please put up the valid email ID. Now there is something called username. Username is basically what you use to log in into your Salesforce account. Now username cannot be duplicated inside your Salesforce org. So what happens in very big organization, right? They have, I guess I see the most licenses up to 3,000 or 4,000 licenses, 4,000 users of Salesforce in a single organization. When I was working in Salesforce technical support, I saw that kind of thing, huge organization. So in that organization, it might be a common thing to have two people with same name. Okay, now same name, that means their name is, first name is same, last name is same, and their email IDs also might be coincide, like a little bit difference is there, but they might coincide. It's okay. But in Salesforce ecosystem, you cannot have duplicate username. The username is same for that particular namespace. When I say namespace, I'm generally terming to that particular organization. Okay, so if I have an organization called Cloudly, and if there are two Shekhar Natam in that organization, they cannot have same username. There must be some changes to that username. Okay, there must be some changes to that username, and it's unique. It should be the unique username. Okay, so let's put it down in this way. Like if I try to, for example, I'm just showing you up, like I'm just trying to save this record. So as soon as I try to save this record, because this username is already exists in even not even in this particular name, but also in other names. Like it should be unique in Salesforce namespace. It should be unique in Salesforce namespace, not even your this organization, but inside your Salesforce namespace. So once you use some name, some username, it cannot be reused. Okay, let me try this one. and it threw me same error. This was my username when I was working for Salesforce. When I was working for Salesforce, it was my username, guys. So it's still throw me an error because this username is already used. Not in this org, but also in other org. If I guess this is unique in entire Salesforce ecosystem. Because if you see, let me show you for. Let me just open you for you. Okay. Now these are only 5 users available inside my org, and if you see the username of these 5 users, it's not if you see there is no username called snapnam@salesforce.com. There is no username, but still I'm not able to use that username because it's in somewhere some different org. It's already has been taken. So usernames are unique in Salesforce ecosystem. Entire ecosystem. I got a little bit of doubt for this namespace only, but no, it's not. It's unique throughout the entire ecosystem. You can try this on your org. If you have, some of you might be working in organizations and you might be using the Salesforce. Try to give same username, whatever your username inside that, or try to put down the same username inside your current user, and let me know if it's working for you. If it's working, then I need to do some more research on that. And if it's not working, that means we are correct on this point that it should be unique in that particular, in entire Salesforce ecosystem. Okay. So those who are working, please try this and let me know the results. Okay. So this is username, guys. It cannot be duplicated. So I need to create unique username. So what I will do, and keep it your username in email format. It's easy to identify and log in. Okay, so I added this username. Let's put one more digit. And if I go now, I can save this record without any hassle. Yeah, but I'll still keep editing this record. So this is your username, and then you got your nickname. You can keep it anything. Then you got your title. Title is like whatever your designation inside your company. Keep that title over here. Like I'm here Salesforce consultant, so I can write it down like Salesforce consultant. Okay. Company, your company name. Department, you can put down if there is any department, because in normal organization we got same service team, marketing team, so you can put that department over here. Division is, you can provide like even in marketing you got different regions. There are multiple type of user licenses. Why we because Salesforce is a paid platform, so every user inside Salesforce need to pay some, not for you, but every user inside Salesforce platform has this licenses. Until and unless he has license, he won't be able to log in into system, and that's one part of your Salesforce security. Only the people with who has authorized user accounts and who has licenses will be able to log in. Now, basically, let me explain you one concept. I might not be good with drawing, but let's see. So consider this is your Salesforce org. Okay. This is your Salesforce environment for your particular organization. Okay. And there are different edition. I explained you there are different edition of Salesforce, like platform, essential, or unlimited, enterprise. Okay, these are few editions. And if you see, I explained you something that this why these editions are there, right? Every edition come up with some different kind of features. Like if you are in a small business, you will have the essential edition. If you are a large business, you will have an enterprise edition, okay, or unlimited edition. And the amount of feature that this edition contains varies, like different version of Hotstar or any particular subscription you are having. So best example I remember is Hotstar, like different 499, 1000, okay, whatever the price you are paying, and based on that you will get the services. So basically this different edition represents that. So every edition has access to some different kind of features. Like if you go for a professional edition, there might be some features which is not present, and that same features will be present in your enterprise edition. Okay. So first level of access will be set up here, your edition, type of edition that you are working. Okay. Then comes up your licenses. Let's draw a smaller circle. This is your licenses. Second thing will be licenses. So suppose you are working in some professional edition. Okay, professional edition. Now we got one license for Salesforce, salesforce.com. Okay, and you are working in professional edition. And suppose there are two orgs. One org is built on the professional edition. Second org is built on the enterprise edition. And then you got same license, Salesforce.com license, are available inside both organizations. Now what will happen? The license is same, license features are same. Okay, whatever inside that Salesforce.com license is available inside another Salesforce.com license, because these are same license. But now restrictions comes where, okay, one is professional edition, one is enterprise edition. So guys, some features still will be missing from your professional edition. Some features will be missing, and that you cannot do anything about that, because your organization has purchased professional edition. So you have Salesforce.com license, you might not able to perform certain functionalities. Those certain functionalities are dependent on your edition of your organization. And then after that comes your user license. And after user licenses comes your profile and everything. Okay. So there is another layer of limiting access called means profile and everything, like security models, profile, everything. So first thing you need to, if somebody is not able to access something, okay, if somebody is not able to access something, okay, first level is your edition. I don't know how to write. Okay, I am not able to write on this. So first level is your edition. Second level is your licenses. First level is your edition. Second level is your licenses, and third level is your profile and permission. First level is edition. Second level is your licenses. Third level is profiles and permission. So if something is not, so this goes in a flow. If something is not present in your edition itself, how you will able to see that in license? If something is not there in your license, okay, how you will be able to see in your permission set and profiles? So that is something you need to keep of your back of your mind, okay, when working with these permissions and settings and everything. Okay, so keep this core architecture, because this is not taught anywhere in like it is not clearly mentioned in any documentation or internet. So this is something you need to keep at the back end of your mind always when you're working on the thing. So I always tell you guys, learn the architecture and the theory part you'll get somewhere. Okay. So just understand the architecture of Salesforce, how it works. So first comes your organization level security, like that is means your what kind of platform you're accessing. Okay, what kind of platform you're accessing? Is it professional edition? Is this enterprise or unlimited edition? Then what kind of licenses you're assigned to? And then comes what kind of permissions are assigned on your profile and everything. Okay, so understand this concentric circles concept of org edition, licenses, and then profile and permission. Got it? Any doubts over here? This is core architecture. So any doubts, please ask. Everybody is understanding, or I'm going too far?
So Shekhar, if you take this enterprise edition, it comes with a certain number of licenses, or it, we have to choose like.
Licenses are bought out separate. You buy edition, and inside that edition, you buy different licenses.
Okay. So if we take this professional edition, and we can take that different license, like in enterprise also there are different licenses. No, we can take
Yeah,
that license in professional edition.
yeah. Licenses are available for every edition, but some features might not be available in particular edition. So when you purchase license, same license, but if features are not available for edition,
Okay.
then you might not be able to access those features inside your licenses as well.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Any other doubts, guys? Understood everything about this architecture structure of license, edition, and profile and everything. Okay. So yeah, this is the structure. Just let me go on this. I'm not too much into this printing and everything, so I don't know how to draw this. So I just try to explain you in easy way. So got the core concept of license when license will come into picture. Okay. So now see, I don't want to select the profile, and your profile is based on your license. Where to check the licenses? How many licenses you got? Where to check those licenses? You can check those licenses in company information. So go to company, type in company information. You can check those licenses. Now, these are what available licenses. Okay. Company information, I'll take 30-minute session one day, and I'll explain you everything about it. But as of now, just check about licenses. So there are currently 23 licenses available in this particular org. Why it's not showing? Okay. So these are different kinds of licenses. Okay? One is Salesforce app login. Okay, there are multiple licenses. This is not only this. There are n number of licenses. I cannot brief you about every license. But yeah, if you wanted to check, you have the license name. You can just check it out on Salesforce. Uh, Type in Google. And yeah, you'll go to some website, not third party website. Just try to get on some Salesforce website, so you will get the legalized information. So these are the costing of the same licenses in different edition. So unlimited, it's $300 per user per month. Okay, in enterprise, it's $150 per user per month. Okay, and in professional, it's around this. Okay, so if you wanted to check out other detail about these licenses, you can go to Salesforce websites and you can check out about that details. But there are this many licenses available currently in my organization. The developer edition I created, and it will show you how many licenses you have utilized. Like for this Salesforce.com, a Salesforce license, I have two licenses, and I have utilized all of two of them. Okay, and then there are different Salesforce platform license. Okay, three of there, and I have utilized none of them. Then external app logins. If you got any external apps, you can have these licenses. So there are licenses there. So there are basically, I would say, 3 or 4 types of licenses. One is Salesforce user license. Okay. Then you got community licenses. Community is basically what I will say. So guys, if you are in some particular organization, you create your websites. Okay, you create your websites, and where your users, where your customers can check out the details about product and everything. So basically, that same concept goes for Salesforce. And in order to achieve that, they create sites, or earlier it's known as the communities. Okay, earlier it's known as communities. They create sites and everything. So basically, there are different licenses for that. Will not go that deep into that topic. This is communities are completely a different end topic. So if I get time, I'll explain you about that. But yeah, you got Salesforce community. Like if there are end users, and you wanted to share something with them, like your partners are there. Like you're not doing business alone. There are some partner company with you, and you want some members from that partner company to log in inside, um, to have some details about some data of your organization, some particular limited data. You wanted to give them access. That time we create a partner communities. Okay, and if you directly wanted to show something to your customer, you will create a customer communities. It has huge number of licenses, like I guess five up to five, 5 million, or something, some numerical there, which is huge, some numerical values there. That many customers can log in into your, and also for the partners, the limits are high. So, but inside your Salesforce limits are not that much high, and it costs more. But some license, this community licenses are comes at much cheaper rate. Okay, these community licenses comes at much cheaper rate than your actual Salesforce licenses. Okay? So that's why user preferred to have those community licenses if they wanted to just share a part of their data. So these community licenses are there, like silver partner license, gold partner, customer portal manager standard, customer community plus login, partner app subscription. These are some community licenses. Partner community login. Okay. So these are some community licenses. If I get a detail, we can create one community, and we'll see how to access that. We'll see that if I get time. This is not part of our activities, but if we finish early, we'll definitely come back to this one. Okay. So these are your community licenses. This is little bit of advanced topic in Salesforce communities. Okay. So if time permits, we'll definitely cover this, because in market it has some value. And then you got, these are your user licenses, these are your community licenses. There are some user licenses, in the sense you can create user with those licenses, like Salesforce.com license, platform license. Okay. Then if you see over here where I was creating user, let's go back to user. Okay. So if you see, these are user licenses. These are user licenses, guys. Okay, and you can just create take any of the license, and you can based on your license, your profile will be dependent.